Let's imagine everything is true. The Nintendo NX is a hybrid system, handheld and console, meaning every resource at Nintendo is focusing on one product, one system. What franchises need to be on the Nintendo NX for it to be as successful as possible? Well, I researched from games like Kid Icarus to WarioWare, Fire Emblem to Brain Age, Animal Crossing to Kirby, and I composed a list based on sales, reception, my personal favorites, etc. And I really hope that we get most of these games on the list, because if so, Nintendo will be very successful for the Nintendo NX. I just want to make a small note also that Zelda did not make the list because it's already confirmed. So these are games that are not 100% confirmed. So let's get right into it, and here's the list.
Number 10.
Golden Sun. Camelot has been busy making Mario sports games, but Nintendo has been lacking in the RPG department. One of their best exclusive RPGs was Golden Sun. The first two games are one of my favorite games of all time. They are just excellent in every department. And the third one, it ended in a cliffhanger, and it has been 6 years since that one. So I think it's about time for them to take a small break from the sports games and have Golden Sun make its way to the new handheld. I think it will look magnificent, and plus it would be on the big screen.
Number 9.
Advance Wars. I know, this is a little bit out of left field, and if you never heard of it, Advance Wars is a strategy army game that makes you think like you were playing chess. Now don't get me wrong, Pikmin is also a great strategy game, but we're already getting one fairly soon, and Advance Wars, it has just been so long since the last one. And with Fire Emblem going to mobile, I think Advance Wars would make a welcomed addition to the NX family.
Number 8.
Super Mario Maker. This is one of the best new franchises on the Nintendo Wii U. You can make your own Mario levels and share it with your friends. The 3DS version is coming out in a few months, and it looks like the same game, as well as the same features as the Wii U version, well, minus the online play, which I still don't understand that one, but that's another conversation. So imagine we had the Wii U version of the game, but had larger environments, new features like the sun, mixing water and land, lava, etc. And be able to make levels on the go, share them, download levels, and be able to play these levels while traveling? Well, this is making me excited.
Number 7.
STARTROPICS. Do I have bananas in my ears or something? Because this one is really in left field, but hear me out. STARTROPICS is one of the best, most underrated games ever on the NES. Its sequel was released in 1994 and was the last game in the series. And 22 years later, I think it's time for a reboot. I do believe that STARTROPICS' popularity will rise with the NES Mini being released in November. I think for many that never played the game, they will be surprised by the game. With Uncharted and Tomb Raider being so popular, this game can be Nintendo's version of Uncharted. And I think it would be amazing if it was done right.
Number 6.
Super Smash Bros. This one is like a duh, I know, but Super Smash Bros. Is one of the most popular franchises Nintendo has. It is a great multiplayer slugfest that always brings good memories and always brings good numbers. Plus, the game basically advertises its other games within it. Like, I never knew what Fire Emblem was before Super Smash Bros. And best part, Nintendo really just needs to get the previous game, merge all the 3DS and Wii U stages together, all the DLC together, and maybe just have a few more stages and characters. Advertise it as the Ultimate Edition, and the NX will sell. Especially if you can play this on the go or take it home and play with the controller. Again, this is in the duh category, but come on, this game needs to happen.
Number 5.
Splatoon. Nintendo's newest IP is really going to be what the Wii U is known for. This wacky fun shooter is an online masterpiece. If Nintendo can capture the same spirit with more additions, more stages, and a little better single player, I think we would have the world's best shooter. Just saying. And the best part is that you can make it a handheld, meaning you can play while splatooning in the bathroom. If the game is released on the NX, this franchise would be even more popular.
Number 4.
Metroid. The last real Metroid game that was released was Metroid Other M on the Nintendo Wii in 2010. Even then, it wasn't really well received as our beloved Metroid Prime trilogy made by Retro Studios. And since then, Retro Studios has been busy making the excellent Donkey Kong Country series. But they haven't made a game in years or even announced a game. I really hope that they're secretly designing the newest installment of Metroid for the Nintendo NX. Samus needs to return at her finest. She needs to be more badass than ever. We need dark, we need gloomy, we need creepy, we need mysterious. We need what we have been waiting for. Please Nintendo, please Retro, don't let Federation Force be Metroid's coffin. Please give us what we want.
Number 3.
Super Mario, 3D style. So in my opinion, Super Mario has 3 genres. We have the 2D style of Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, the 2D, 3D style of Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario 3D Land, and the 3D style of Sunshine, 64, and Galaxy. Really, it doesn't matter if they made a Sunshine style or a Galaxy style. We just haven't seen a 3D Mario in a very long time. But in my opinion, the best release that they could do is Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy 3 would be great, especially in HD, especially in a handheld experience. The first game was arguably the best game ever. Plus Galaxy would sell to the hardcore fans as well as the casuals. But I got one little wish, so please Nintendo, do not make overworld maps. Bring back the overworld hub. I guess we'll get Ukulele, hopefully for the NX.
Number 2.
Mario Kart. I know this game is usually not at the top of people's list, but this game sells units. The Wii U would have sold half of what it did if it wasn't for this game. And it's true for most of the games of the series. Mario Kart Wii, 35.82 million. Mario Kart DS, 23.42 million. Mario Kart 7, 12.18. And I could keep on going on and on, but let me just say that the worst selling game was Mario Kart Super Circuit with 5.47 million copies, which is double the amount of the best-selling Metroid. It literally prints money and it moves consoles. And if they made this, I would want to see an Ultimate Edition with tons of levels, extras, and not just DLC. Or maybe even an all-star Mario Kart game. We'll have to see, because I know for sure that we will see a Mario Kart on the Nintendo NX. And before we reveal the number 1, let's take a look at some games that didn't make the list but should be mentioned.
Number 1.
Pokemon! Yes, the craze is back. Pokemon is here to stay. But why number 1, you ask? Well, let me just get the long list of reasons. It's super popular, even more so right now. Everyone knows the game, and the system was built for it. Think about it. Pokemon has been true since its release. Its name is Pokemon, aka Pocket Monsters. Never did Pokemon have a major release outside of the handhelds. So if this system is truly a hybrid, we will see Pokemon on the handheld as well as the big screen. It doesn't matter if it's a new game or a Sun and Moon version, this game will sell units. And it'll be 100% better than Pokemon Go. Duh! This is literally the biggest stream that any Pokemon Masters ever had. And this would get tons of eyes to look in the direction of the Nintendo NX. And that's my list of the top 10 franchises that need to be on the Nintendo NX. Did I miss any that you wanted to see? Well, let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite franchise that you want to see on the Nintendo NX? And guys, please share the video and get the word out. And also, you guessed it, subscribe. Oh, and plus, I heard that if you subscribe, it will make the NX come out sooner. Well, anyways, I'll see you guys next time for another top 10.